Okay. You're live. I always like that. 3, 2, 1. You're live. Hi, everyone. It's so funny. I say hi, everyone, and I'm not sure that anyone's even seen my videos, so that's always funny. I just wanted to check in with you quickly. Last week, the weekly wellness, I changed the name. I've been going back and forth between challenge and check-in. I like check-in because I feel like this is a collaborative effort. You're trying to live better. I'm trying to live better. We're trying to take care of ourselves, to live well. And so I didn't feel like challenge. I like the collaborative, relational sound of check-in rather than challenge, which makes it just sound like work, like a job, or like I have to bust it to try to do this thing. And it shouldn't be that hard. It's just we are encouraging each other to live well, and we're checking in about it. So last week, my challenge to myself, or I was checking in about this article that I had read, which I've linked below, the 10 not so great habits that age you, something like that. Look below. I don't remember the actual title. Anyway, the list of things that we do that age us. And so the first thing I wanted to change, I wanted to reshape my habits. And the first thing I wanted to do was to increase my water intake, which I did. I decided I wanted to double my intake. And so it was very intuitive. So if I had 1 glass of water, I just told myself to get another one, so that wasn't hard. So increasing the water intake, totally crushed it. Last week, the limiting screen time, I did not do what I wanted to do. So 2 thumbs down, epic fail, whatever you want to say. It didn't work. I wanted to unplug at bedtime because that's my worst screen time, really, because that's my only downtime. So I wanted to limit the time. I didn't want to cut it out altogether, but I wanted to limit it, and I haven't been limiting it. So I've been on YouTube, checking out all of you can read somewhere on here all about the people that I'm watching. The Creative Pen. I watch Jenna Marassi. I watch Kristen Martin, Vivian Reese. I've got, just all of these different people that I'm just checking in with and learning from. Thank you all very much for all of your tips and for educating me. I appreciate it. So I spend a lot of time doing that. And then, 15, 30, 45, 60 minutes go by, and I've said I'll spend 20 minutes on YouTube, and then all of a sudden I'm looking at the clock and it's 11, and I didn't want to do that. So it was an epic fail. I have to work on limiting the screen time. I want to work on it again this week. I really want to set some very specific goals. And I think to say, like, everything shut off by 10, that would be my specific goal. And then even if it's okay to listen to an audiobook or to classical music to go to sleep, because that helps sometimes. And then I'm not listening to the dog, running around the house or whatever. I can just relax. But I would like to try unplugged as well. So that might be a challenge for another week. But for this week, the idea will be to have everything shut off, like the screen, out of my face by 10. So I'll let you know next Monday how that worked out. In other news, other than my epic fail from last week, which is fine. Hey, I'm picking myself up. I'm challenging myself again, right? And they say that it takes 21 days to break a bad habit. And so while I'm not trying to necessarily break a habit and stop this thing, I'm trying to reshape the habit. So I would imagine it takes just as long. So we'll see how I do. And I'll let you know. I'll be honest. Of course I will. So in other news, I just wanted to update you a little bit about my project. So Finding Myself Facing Cancer is available in paperback and Kindle version on Amazon. And if you want to stay up to date on just this process, because I had to end the book somewhere. And so when I ended the book, I had just had a major reconstructive surgery. And most of you know that Finding Myself Facing Cancer chronicles my journey through breast cancer and also reflects upon my journey through bone cancer when I was in high school. So I'm still in the process, if you can believe it, of reconstruction and should be done this month. So I've been blogging on my website, so www.sarahfenlinfalk.com, and I've been blogging there just to keep everyone updated, because I know really that's how my blog started and honestly how the book was developed. So if you want to keep up to date, go there, subscribe. You'll get info, updates. You'll get all kinds of stuff. I try to put, like I have a resource list, and I try to just have some really useful things available on my website. So check that out. And I'm going to be publishing next month again already, May, my workbook, Keeping It Together, A Patient's Companion Through Decision Making, will be out and available. It is a workbook specifically tailored to people who have just been diagnosed with something. So they have this new diagnosis. They're trying to make medical decisions regarding treatment and etc. So this just kind of serves to walk you through the process of decision making. And so I'm really just hoping it would be an encouragement and something that would just give a person or a family the chance to pause and reflect. And it also can be used for record keeping. So I kind of explain how I kept records of everything during my cancer experience, and the number of doctors I had to see and the number of patient portals that I was connected to. And so I kind of create this record keeping thing all in one package. And so hopefully it will be helpful to someone, a useful tool for someone. So that's coming out in May. And very exciting news, I'm doing some major rewrites now, and in the middle of probably the second, maybe third revision of a fiction book that I've been working on for over a year now. And it is the first book in a series, and the series is called the Sage Cheval series. So in French, that's wise horse. It's the Sage Cheval series, and I'm excited about this because I'm really writing these books for my kids and for my nieces and nephews, who are all characters in the book and in the books, because this is, like I said, going to be a series. And I'm really excited about it. So pay attention, because I'll be revealing covers and I'll be talking more about characters and trying not to give too much away, but I'm really excited about it. I love how the story is starting to develop, and it's going to be great. And this is a middle grade fantasy series that will be coming out. And like I said, first book is The Servant Prince, and it will be out this fall. I'm hoping to publish in October. So I will be sharing things as they develop. So anyway, all good news, all exciting stuff. I look forward to sharing with you next Monday how I did on the challenge. It should be great. I'm planning on it being great. And I'm not sure where I'll actually be because I have a doctor's appointment. Surprise! I have a doctor's appointment Monday. I hope you have a great week and that you're living well. See you soon.